There it is. All right, we are now recording. So hi, everybody. Welcome to the Craft Cafe. We are coming up on 1 o'clock when we'll be starting. I'm going to play our intro. After these messages, we'll get started. All right, so welcome. Take a seat. Relax, whatever you're doing. Get your mug. If you have your craft mug, definitely bring it. I'm putting my tea together right now. So we'll be right back after these messages. All right, thank you. All right, round of applause. So guys, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful back to school season. So shout out to everybody in ECE, all early childhood education, businesses, leaders, teachers, staff persons, support staff, everybody, because this is an all hands on deck type of time of the year. My kids, you guys know I'm a mom. My kids went back to school on Monday. We're in DC. The states go back different times. But I know that in ECE, this is crunch time for you guys, especially in early child education, because you have kids transitioning out of your center, they're aging out and they're going into schools, and then you're ending your summer enrichment or whatever summer programs you're running, and really transitioning into before and after care, all those great things where things kind of, I would say, go back to the norm, okay? So I know that this is a busy time, so that's why I wanted to do a quick pop-up. I'm not gonna stay up here long, but I wanted to put it out there and let you guys know what's going on with craft. I have a couple people that are supposed to be coming through. You know, we always got somebody popping in to the cafe, so you never know, but this is just about some announcements and updates because I am actually smack in the middle of working on the next season of craft because we are winding down to the end of the season, you guys. So I hope that those of you who have been members for multiple seasons, I hope that you are getting the most out of your membership, because I know a lot of times it's hard for you guys to make it to class because you have so much going on, and a lot of you are actually in school and other places and things of that nature. Get my tea, guys. So I wanted to just kind of give you guys an overview. We're right here in the middle of the Wave App Bootcamp. Now, if you haven't heard of the Wave App Bootcamp, then I don't know where you've been. You have to know about the Wave App. Now, the Wave App is an electronic accounting system. It's online. It's sort of like QuickBooks. QuickBooks is more popular, but QuickBooks is really designed for like accountants. And the Wave App is really designed for entrepreneurs like us, right? So what we do at Better Futures, we are a team of ECE consultants, the best in the country, the best in the world, you guys. So we are certified trainers in all things ECE, qualified to give clock hours, and we all have our own bag of tricks, I should say. We all have our own expertise. I'm just going to run it down real quick with Better Futures. So first up, you have our 46 plus year veteran in the ECE industry, period. And I mean, I can't even say a position because he's done everything from teaching, from directing, from president of the AEYC, all kinds of these different things, workforce development. That's our very own Dr. Robert Gunley. And he is so knowledgeable. I mean, this man, he always tells me things that I need to hear, and he doesn't give me the answers. He always asks me these great open-ended questions that help me to reach to the answer myself. That's what I love. I always tell him he's my edge pusher, meaning like when I'm on the edge of a decision, he's the one who pushes me off the ledge. And I'm like, oh, I needed that push. So we definitely have him on our team. Next up, we have our 20 plus year veteran in business finance and lending, and that's Jahi Davis, MBA. And he is I call him the money man because he is all things finance, business, anything you think of when it comes to running a business. All right, we got somebody coming into the cafe right now. So anything that comes to running a business, financial, getting funding for your business, Jahi's the guy for that. And then you have me. I'm not just your host of all things craft and everything else. I am a marketing specialist. Now let's see, who do we have coming in the building? We have the beautiful Adrienne Briggs. Hey, Adrienne, how you doing? Are you able to camera?
Not right now, because I'm still working with the children. How are you?
Oh, no problem. I'm wonderful. Good to see your picture. Good to hear your voice. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
How are things
Glad
in
to be able to
Philly?
join you.
I'm glad you joined me. This is a pop-up. I haven't done one in a while, so I said, let me pop in here and kind of give everybody updates of what's going on with craft and everything. So, guys, I'm gonna let Miss Adrienne introduce herself. Adrienne, would you introduce yourself and who you are?
Hi, I'm Adrienne Briggs, Little Bits Family Child Care Home. Been in business 30 years and vice president of QIP, which is Quality Influential Professionals.
Oh,
and I'm glad to be here today.
That's right. And you are a craft member.
Yes, and I'm a craft member.
And guys, she's not just a craft member. She is the craft member. She's been with us. I don't know how long she's been a craft member, but just since I can remember. And I've worked with Miss Adrienne for so long, and I didn't even know Adrienne. It was so funny. Just to give you guys a background, I talk about QIP all the time. I post about them because I've worked with so many of the members, and I didn't even know they knew each other. Isn't that something funny? Like, I worked with a lot of you guys separately, and just recently, our very own Jahi Davis was the keynote speaker at their gala they had in Philly this summer. And when I went to the gala, we don't do, it's so hard these days to do things in person. So when I went to the gala, I was able to see all the stuff. Like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? I know her, so I was just really excited to know that you guys were all together. This is the book. Oh, look, I got it open to my ad. This is their book.
Right, advertise.
Yeah, I had we were sponsors for the event. I had such a good time. Everything was delicious. It was so awesome. And I wanted to make sure that I highlighted that for you guys because it was so dynamic seeing all you guys, all you different providers, owners coming together and really making this happen. So I'm super proud to just be a part of that and be affiliated with you guys. Quick question, Adrienne. What do you guys have planned coming up for you guys? Because I like I said, I didn't even know. I was like, what? So what's next?
We have our beginning of the season annual cookout coming up on September 24th. I will make sure Aunt Di sends you the flyer.
Yes, because I'm always in Philly nowadays. We had a new Philly office. So
yes.
Philly, yes, Market Street. I think is it 18 Market Street? Don't give me the line.
18, right?
Yeah, I think it's 18 Market Street. So it seems like I'm always in Philly because we have a lot of clients there, and the guys are from Philly. Well, Jahi's from Philly, but Dr. Gunling, he's not from Philly exactly, but he's definitely from Pennsylvania, so he knows Philly like just almost as good as Jahi. So and I have family in Philly, so I'm always running out there to see my family. So being able to go back and forth now that we have an office there, I might have to get me a little spot there. You never know, because it's not that far. So I really love Philly. The energy there is really good, and there's a huge community of providers in Philadelphia. So I really am excited. And so the cookout. Now, who's invited to this cookout? I'm invited, right? You said, but who else? Like, is it just
everybody? Everybody that is anybody, come on out and celebrate with us.
All right. And that's September 24th.
We are officially a 501, so that'll be our second official event under the 501c3.
Congratulations.
Yes. So we are looking forward to big things this year.
That's exciting. That's exciting. And this is what keeps me going, Adrienne. Like, just talking to you guys, all the different providers, all the owners that I work with, that I get to talk to. I see you guys making so much progress, and you guys are just popping it out. And I'm like, wow, like it inspires me with my business to make sure that I'm pushing forward and, keep evolving and, staying up with the times and just, realizing that I can actually help impact somebody else's business with what I do. So I'm just so proud. I also have a quick question because one thing that I know about, wait, you did the Wave App boot camp, didn't you? Were you in
Yes,
the
I
first?
did.
Perfect.
Well, I did the boot camp, but I also had my personal trainer, Mr. Jahi, because remember, that's how I ended up meeting you, because
Yeah.
I was doing Wave with him.
Yeah. So you didn't do the boot camp. You did it
I
personally.
did the boot camp also.
Oh, you did both. Okay. I was going to ask him.
Yeah.
I could swear you was in that boot camp. So then you can attest to this. I was just talking about it. So you guys were in the pilot that we did last year, right?
Yes.
That was like our kickoff. We knew that it was really important. And I would tell Jahi all the time because like one of our first seasons of craft, we did a class, we did a 3-part class called the nuts and bolts of accounting. And let me tell you, it didn't even sound like a sexy topic, but I'm a host, so I'm in every single class. But I tell every and anybody, I'm not just a host, I'm also a student. I'm a craft member too. What was that thing, the Hair Club for Men? I'm not just a president, I'm a client. I'm not just a host, I'm a client too. I got in that class and it changed my life. I mean, that's what really pushed us to do the boot camp because I was like, wait a minute, like I had no idea about this app for real. And I definitely didn't have the fundamentals of accounting to really put it together. I dreaded tax time because I didn't have all my ducks in a row. My paperwork was all over the place. I didn't know how much I made. I was just making money and I don't know where it's going, where it's coming. So when he did that 3-part class, the nuts and bolts of accounting, I literally watched those videos. Like I would be on my own time and I would study those videos. And he's like, Latoya, you don't have to study the videos. You can just call me. But, when you have the time to yourself to really go in, it helps. So I kept saying, I said, this thing changed my life. We have to do something for our members for this. We have to bring this back. And the thing is, when he said, just call me, I was like, wait a minute. How are we going to have, if I'm feeling like I need that help, that assistance to really get this app to work, I know the members are going to need that. So that's when he said, you know what, I have a plan, I have an idea. We're going to do a boot camp and we're going to have technical assistance built in. That way we can do it as a cohort and we can actually help people. We can make sure that you get that one-on-one time so that you can implement it. Because I was running that tape back. That's what I was doing. We had 3 parts. So I had 3 different videos and I'm running it back. Like, what did he say about such and such? So when we did the boot camp with you guys, it went off without hitch. You guys were like pop, pop, pop. I had you, we had like all the craft all-stars. We had you, Adrian, we had Carmen Cedar Jones. She had already been using it, but she still took the boot camp to learn more. Who else? We had Rhonda Watkins. She is, oh my gosh, she is all over it. You can't tell her nothing about Wave no more. Because after that boot camp, it was over. So the success of that boot camp was so great. We was like, we have to do it again. So we're in the thick of it right now, Adrian. We kicked it off. When did we kick it off? I was actually in New York when we kicked it off because I'm virtual, so I work from anywhere, which I love. So shout out to the virtual workers. Yeah, we kicked it off. We're actually in the second round of it right now. We're in the second episode, I guess, second episode of the boot camp. Would it be an episode? I don't know. The second session, I should say. And I'm telling you, it's so funny, you guys. Those of you who are watching at home, if you have not signed up for craft, this is the time because we're going to do this again. This is going to be something that we're going to do reoccurring. We're actually planning some more boot camps for you guys that target those, I call it the muddy waters, the subjects in business that if you didn't go to school for business, you probably won't know. You know what I mean? So you have to really get on in here. And that's what's the important part about craft, you guys, because we understand in early childhood education, you go to school, you go to so much school, but it's all about curriculum. It's about the children. It's about effectiveness and all of that good stuff, but they don't teach you anything about business. You know what I mean? So we have a lot of providers that are pretty much blind leading the blind. You know what I mean? They just doing what they do best, which is educating the children and creating safe places and just incubating them and doing that kind of thing. Oh, here comes Diane. So the business piece is what is really crucial to making sure that you're successful at what you're doing, because Jahi is the business finance person, and he loves to say, if you are not making money, it is not a business, it is a hobby. And as much as we do it for the love, we also have to eat too. We have to maintain our households, we have to take care of our children and all of that good stuff. So we need to make a business, we need to make profit. Hi Diane, how you doing? I saw you slip on in the room. If you can't come on camera, no problem, but let me have you, can you come on audio so you can introduce yourself? Here she is. I can't hear you. I see you're off of mute, but I can't hear you. Let me see if there's something I did. No, I didn't do anything. Hold on, I'm gonna mute and then unmute you. Here we go. All right, try it now. Because sometimes Zoom can get a little sticky. I'm on Zoom a lot, so I try to, I've been learning how to do it. Okay, let's hear. Let me see. I can't hear you though. Are you? I don't know, and it's not lighting up for me. Okay, well, let me see. Let me see. Can you get my chat? I'm gonna send a text. Because it says that you're connected to audio, so I'm not sure. Well, I'll just tell everybody who you are since it's not working like that, guys. All right, Miss Diane Gardner, she's in the building. She is Adrian's other half. She's the leader of QUIP, the Quality Influential Professionals out of Philadelphia, and she's also the owner of Aunt Di's Family Childcare, and a craft member as well. So that is amazing. These ladies, I'm telling you, like I said, I work with both of them separately. Didn't even know they knew each other. So not to the gala, but to we were on ladies, I've been on so many daggone sessions with the Better Futures, and they do sessions all over the country. So I know it was a session where all of you guys were on one. And that's how I figured out that you guys knew each other. And then when I seen you at the gala, the QUIP, I didn't even know you guys had an organization together. I just always focus on your individual businesses. So kudos to you guys. I'm definitely I need to, you know what, while I got you guys on here, if you can pop it in the chat, some dates that we can get together, because I definitely want to follow up with you guys about, partnering with QUIP, because you guys do some amazing things out there in Philadelphia. So I definitely want to be part of that. Like I said, we got the new office out there in Philly. So definitely ready to do bigger things over there in Philly. Like I said, I'm going to have to get me a little spot. Or I'm going to stay with one of y'all. Shout out to Willing Academy. I told her when I come to Philly, I'm going to stay over her house. We have a huge house. Oh, she's coming back in. This is Diane coming in, guys. So yeah, bear with me with Zoom. It's the middle of the day. It's a Friday, so happy Friday, you guys. This is a holiday weekend, so shout out to you guys that actually get off on Mondays. I'm an entrepreneur. I do not get off on holidays. I work every single day. And the days that I don't work, I'm working. So, but shout out to y'all that gets I work every single day.
All right, do you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you and I see you.
All right, hold on. Let's get this. All right, there's one way to get in here. I'm getting rid of. All right, hold on. All right, there's one way to get in. Hold on.
Yeah, it sounds like you got it on two ways. Oh, you took there it is. That's what it was.
I cut it off.
Hi, Di.
Hi. I was like, now I will not be defeated if I went through all of this.
Right.
How are you, Miss Latoya?
I'm wonderful. I call myself introducing you for you, but I want to let you do it since you're in here now, because I didn't know if you were going to be able to get in. So I was like, well, let me go.
All right, now. So what you want me to do now, since I was struggling to get in?
Just introduce yourself, because I called myself introducing you, but you can introduce yourself.
Okay, let's see how we can do this now. I am Diane Gardner, and I'm out of, are we like all over America here? Okay, I'm out of Philadelphia.
We're live.
Okay. We are live. Oh, hey, everybody that's live with me. I'm out of Philadelphia, in the Alany section, if you know anything about Philadelphia. I've been in the business like 20 years. Actually, this month I've been in it 20 years. I am working with an organization that we just hosted our second gala, which is called Quality Influential Professionals. And we had Mr. Toya and her team come and be a part, which was an excellent affair. So we were very excited to have them sponsor us and continue to want to work with you guys.
I'm excited.
Oh, and
Thank
I'm the
you.
president. And I see my
And you're
partner,
the
my
president.
vice president.
And you see Adrian is here too, so I got both of y'all in the
Yes.
mix.
Okay.
So listen, Diane, I was just talking to Adrienne. She's doing something right now, so she's not on camera, but she told me that you guys are having a barbecue on the 24th.
Yes, we
And I
keep something
love
going on.
Barbecues. I do. Even though I don't really eat barbecue food, but because I don't eat meat and nobody never have nothing else. But one thing y'all had was stuff that I could eat. I was like, yes. Them crab cakes was the bomb. I was like, oh, I hunted the guy down. I was like, can you bring some more of those out? I was in there.
Listen, from the beginning to the end, everything was excellent, down to the desserts.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty,
It was
it's a
wonderful.
pretty place. All you guys
Even with the,
so
you
beautiful.
know, everything is in barbecue at our barbecue now because we have some people don't eat barbecue, pork, and all that stuff. So it's called potluck. So even though we call it a barbecue, there's other things on the menu besides ribs and chicken and all that kind of stuff. Or hot dog, but
okay.
Yes.
I love when you guys come on camera from your centers and you see all the stuff on the wall. I see like the 911 and all of that. Kids, I love that.
Actually, I was in the process of trying to clean it up. This
Yeah.
was the holiday weekend. I'm like, oh.
Oh, this is definitely a good time. That's why I was just saying this is a crazy time for you guys. So that's why I said I'm just gonna pop in here for a quick 30 minutes and just give some updates. I was just talking about our Wave App Boot Camp, and you were a part of that too, right? The last one?
Yeah.
Yep. And Adrian was too. And I was saying we had all the craft all-stars, and that was a pilot. So you guys were pretty much like the chosen group to test this out. And what would you say, you got out of it?
Actually, I didn't come to boot camp.
Oh, you didn't come to the boot camp?
Nope.
Well, then you got to sign up for the next one then.
I hear.
So we're in one now. So you got time.
Okay.
You got time to get everything together and jump into the boot camp. Now, this is the thing. The boot camp I was just telling Adrian, like the boot camp, I'm in it again. I'm a host, so I'm in it again, but I'm tightening up because I got two businesses, and I have to make sure I got it the right way on because the Wave app, you can put in more than one business, like, because a lot of us have more than multiple businesses, and you can manage all your business from one spot. And that's another thing I learned with the second round of boot camp. So you definitely want to be in the building, Ms. Diane, I'm telling you, because it is a game changer. I mean, game changer.
I can't.
So that's what we're going through right now. So I'm just going through some updates. So Wave App Boot Camp is definitely in full effect. We're on session 2. And shout out to you guys that are in it now. There's homework for every session. And this is the thing. I was just saying how I'm not just a host, I'm a student too. The students in the class, they're emailing me to get help with the homework. I'm like, y'all know I'm taking it with y'all, right? But the good thing is, I don't give advice. I do not give financial advice at all, because I can hear Jahid's voice ringing in my head. Stay in your lane, Latoya. Stay in your lane. He always saying that to me. And so that's why I'm like, he's right though, because I don't want to be the person and give you the wrong information. But what I can do is reinforce what I heard. If you didn't hear it, I'll tell you what he said. And I could also, I have access to all the links and stuff for homework. So I was like, is this cheating? I can't be helping y'all out, But I was like, no, I can't. I'm kind of like the TA, teacher's assistant, even though I'm kind of taking the class too.
You're good at what you do.
Well, thank you. I enjoy it though. I do enjoy it because I learned so much, and then the more questions somebody asks me, it forces me to kind of, absorb it and remember it if I can, take it and regurgitate it. So guys, we are in the thick of it. We got a lot of things going on. I know you guys are in Philly, but shout out to Maryland State. We just did the conference for the state conference in Ocean City back in, it's a blur. I think it was May. Was it May? I think it was May. We got another one for family childcare. The family childcare conference for Maryland State is coming up in October. It's the 14th and the 15th. So we'll be back in Ocean City, me and Better Futures, because you already know they're doing classes there. I'm going to be at the marketplace. So you can get memberships there, all of that good stuff. I'm going to be participating in whatever social events they got. Y'all know I'm a social event lady. I'm at all the parties. I love to celebrate because, you know, I've been cooped up in the house for 2 years, you know, so I was so glad to get out to y'all party. I haven't put on shoes in so long. My heels, Jahi told me, am I going to have to peel you off the floor? I was like, Jahi, I think I got this one. I'm going to get on that dance floor. Woo!
They was having a ball. They was having a ball.
Yes, indeed. So I love any festivities, but especially when I get to meet you guys and other providers. I met so many providers at the gala that I didn't know. And the spirit was warm. It was inviting. Everybody was so ambitious. I was like, this is the type of crowd I need to be around. Woo!
So let me ask you this. Is your boot camp being advertised to just members or is it all over?
No,
to anyone?
Members only. You got to be a member. Yeah. And the memberships are not expensive.
That's fine. I'm just trying to see, can I get more people to come to your boot camp? And I just wanted to know what was the procedures. And yes. that's fine. Okay.
That's a great question. It's just to reinforce that it is for members only. The craft fair is not for members only, it's for anybody, but the craft classes, craft boot camps, everything is all for craft members. And that's the exclusivity of membership. And the other great thing about having a craft membership, Diane, is that you get up to 20% off of any of our fees for consulting. We have a new membership that we just created, a new package that's called Craft Lux. That's our exclusive luxury brand. And that is geared toward people who are really trying to take their business to the next level. Like they're ready to make that commitment to go to the next level. It's perfect for people with multiple locations and things like that, where you're going to need that one-on-one time. And what makes the Lux membership so great is that you get unlimited meetings with us. Now, the craft membership itself comes with up to 4 free sessions with us for technical assistance on up to 2 projects. And I think that's really generous because our craft family membership is $79 a year. That's a steal for a year. And you get 4 free sessions with us to work on up to 2 projects. And we have our website is updated. You can actually schedule yourself for those sessions and you can pinpoint what you want to work on and pinpoint the consultant that specializes in it. So you guys know I specialize in marketing. So if you are a craft member and you wanted any technical assistance in marketing, you would go onto our website and you can schedule yourself with me. It's hooked up to my calendar, so you can put yourself on my calendar. So that's with our craft family and craft plus. Our craft lux is unlimited meetings with us. And you also get a deeper grace period, because if any of you guys have ever met Jahi Davis, he does not play. You cannot be late to his meetings. If you're late to his meetings, you will have to reschedule. And I learned that from experience, you guys, and I'm one of the partners. So, you know, if he don't play with me, definitely not playing with nobody else. So if you have a Lux membership, it's a longer grace period. He'll give you a grace period. So those are some of the things that the Lux membership gives you. But it's a whole matrix on our website that shows you all the different benefits that come with each membership to find the right membership for you.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so, no problem.
All right. And also for associations, you guys might think about this too. We do have association deal where we do profit sharing, where we can work with your organization that'll help you, especially y'all are nonprofits. We definitely work with nonprofits, and that's a profit sharing thing that we do with nonprofits to make sure that not only you are offering great amenities with your membership, as you know, adding craft to your membership amenities, but you're also bringing that revenue back to the organization. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. They get the membership and money comes back to the organization to put in for whatever it is you guys need to do to keep it going. So we want to make sure that we are creating those opportunities to just make ECE a better industry and create better leaders, stronger leaders that develop other leaders, because that's what's going to take to move this industry forward, is people who know how to lead and people that are pushing the envelope. Right now, we're in a really, really, really nice time in legislation because the states are waking up, guys, to ECE. They're waking up to how important and how essential this industry is. And they're bringing money, grants, all types of things. I don't know if you guys heard, I'm in DC, but in DC, they just released a whole grant. It's a not even a grant, it's a stipend payment to daycare teachers, you guys. This is for the teachers. They already did it for the providers. Now they did it for teachers. What's this? Assistant teachers that work in DC are getting a lump sum of $10,000, you guys. $10,000, and they're getting it this month. Lead teachers are getting 14. Can you believe that? That is, I mean, I'm like, what? I should have been back in the daycares right now. So that's coming down the pike. Maryland, let me talk about Maryland. Maryland has a lot of different things going down with their grants. What they're doing right now is something that we have been promoting. If you haven't heard of the Critical Core Competencies course, it's 0 to 3, and it's geared toward infantile teachers. And Dr. Gullen is definitely one of, I think, 9 trainers that are certified to deliver it. And he's on our team. So that's what we're doing in Maryland. In Maryland, they have released a budget where they're gonna give scholarships to that course. And it's a 9-clock-hour class, guys. It's a 9-clock-hour class. Dr. Gullen, he teaches it along with Dr. Carlina Vaden. She's actually one of our consultants as well at Better Futures. She and Dr. Gullen, they teach it in Maryland. And guess what, you guys? The scholarship covers almost the entire thing. You only have to pay $50. It's like a $50 registration fee that's non-refundable, but it includes the class, which is valued at over $300, plus the materials. It's like a workbook and a handbook that you need in order to take the class. And I guess you have to have the materials to go through it and to complete it. Guys, $50. And Maryland is doing it. So if you're in Maryland, you definitely want to go to the MSDE website. It's on the calendar. If you have any questions about it, you can contact Carlina Vaden at yahoo.com. If you, let me see, Carlina, CarlenaVaden at yahoo.com. I had to think, like, I had to close my eyes so I could read it from my email. Contact her. If you don't get it in touch with her, you can contact me. I am L. Riggins at betterfuturesdc.com. Contact me and I can put you in contact with her because, like I said, she's on our team, so I have access to her. This is going on right now, you guys. They are in a class right now, a cohort that is going to be going on, I believe, until December. So now is the time to sign up for the next round. You can sign up for the next cohort right now. If you go onto the MSDE website, you'll see it on the calendar and you can get information about all of it, okay? But like I said, if you want some detailed information and you want to get right to the source, go ahead and hit me up. If you're on social media right now, if you're on Facebook, you can direct message me. Or like I said, just shoot me an email, okay? So I'm moving right along. Let's see, the chat. All right, okay, perfect. Thank you, Adrienne. All right, I'm gonna put that on my calendar to make plans to see if I can come out there for the barbecue. Because, you know, like I said, I love festivities and I love Philly too. So that'll be a nice excuse for me to get on out there.
Now that you said about Philly, how often do you guys come to the office here?
Well, you know what? We don't go to the office that much because we have so many clients in Philly. We usually ask somebody to spot, you know?
Okay.
So it's not like we like sit in the office and, you know, type up stuff.
No, not type. I'm just like, I didn't know how often y'all come
we
there.
come to Philly quite a lot. We were just there because we do classes too. We do private classes for private, you know, for different centers and organizations. So we were just there in Germantown actually the week before last. We was there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and you know, I always try to push you guys when you come here. So I was just like, how often do you come?
Well, we're gonna. I'm planning an event at the office, so don't worry. You know you're invited, because you know it's a real nice office, and I'm like, we gotta utilize that. And he's like, look at her, always want to party. I was like, you know, I'm the celebration lady. I do. I find any reason to celebrate because you have to. You know, so much craziness going on in the world. You know, celebrate the good stuff that's happening. You know, good happening.
Absolutely.
On the other side. You know, so I'm like, let's focus on the good stuff. How about that? So we're gonna be having something in person at the office, so y'all can come in and, we can show it off a little bit. Y'all can, peruse around and do what y'all need to do. I want to do something fun, but I definitely want to do something, I guess, business educational too. I gotta squeeze that in. But yeah, so that's coming soon.
Just keep us posted.
Yeah, of course I will. Y'all on the invite list. So we're gonna be announcing that once it's planned. I'm not done planning. I'm still in the planning phase. I gotta get my budget together. You know how Jahi is. What's the budget? And I'm like,
Oh, I've learned that word well.
yeah, I always tell him, you gotta give me a budget. Because if you don't, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So you might want to just tell me a number, because otherwise I'm gonna be
Oh, you sound like you on our team.
Yeah, we just did an event and he told me to give him a budget. I said, Jahi, you don't want me to give you a budget. Please, just give me something. So he just gave me a number. I said, see, I can work with that. You got to tame me. I can't just be let loose. I'll be having all kinds of stuff there. Like, is that a pony? I'm like, yeah, don't y'all want to get a ride? So,
love it.
But no, I'm just really excited, guys. The Critical Core Competencies is going great. We just finished up a session with a center group in Maryland. Dr. Gunnar just finished that up. So shout out to Little Smiling Faces. Y'all gonna see some more stuff about them because I just did some promos with them. So you're gonna see that coming. So shout out to them. They're in Maryland. Is that Capitol Heights? It's down the street from my house. I'm in DC, so I know how to
Capitol Heights, Maryland.
Yeah,
Capitol Heights?
Capitol Heights.
Oh, we were just there Sunday.
Really? What you doing in there in Capitol Heights?
At a church.
Oh.
Miracle Temple. I think that's the name of it.
Don't
ask me the street. Yeah.
It's all good, but that's cool. So you was in my neck of the woods. Okay. But yes,
I know
so much going on, you guys. So like I said, the last thing I'm going to talk about, because I'm going to let you go, because I was only going to be on till 1:30, but you guys, every time I see y'all, I just get so excited. The last announcement I want to make is we had the last session for succession planning. We had to reschedule it, you guys, and it's starring Jalitha McDonald from the National Association for Family Child Care. If you are familiar with her, she's the leader of Leadership and Leaders Program. She has her own radio show. She has her own organization, but she also leads up the membership. She's the director of membership for the NAFCC. She is going to be presenting on succession planning for associations, you guys, and that is taking place on September 13th. You should have gotten an alert in your email. If not, I'm gonna send it back out to everybody, to all the members, because I know y'all need to be there, because this is definitely for you guys with the associations. You got that big group. So, and Jalitha McDonald, she has so much experience and she's a powerhouse, you guys. If you've ever met her, she's a force, and she's taller than me. I'm not even tall, but I wear high heels so people think I'm tall, so I'm not used to women towering over me like that. So when I met Jalitha, I was like, wow. Like, okay, and she wears heels on top of it. So I love it. I was able to spend time with her a couple of times, and her daughter, just super sweet lady. She's about her business. She's actually come to the Craft Cafe a few times, and people were able to kind of, talk to her straight up. And that's what I love about the cafe, because you get people right then and there. Trying to catch Jalitha on the daggone email, good luck with that. She's a busy lady, but when she comes up into this room, everybody can kind of get those questions from her. To her. And shout out to NAFCC, you guys. Shout out to them, because that is the inspiration behind our Spanish translation. I was there last year. I didn't go to this past one in California. I missed it. I didn't go. I feel bad because I never been to California. I was so excited. I was supposed to go, but I didn't go. But the next one, I'm gonna be there. Lord willing, I'm gonna be there. That one in New Orleans, I had the first class we did retirement planning, and it was so good. We had to do 2 days in a row. We had to do 2 sessions. The first session, there was a couple there that spoke Spanish, and the husband was her translator. And he asked me, do you guys have anything in Spanish? And I was like, no, not yet. And I invited them to the Craft Cafe. And even though they didn't speak English, they still continued to come to the Craft Cafe. And I was so excited. I was like, we have to do something in Spanish. But listen, they were on the call, the first call that I had. I mean, they were on the Craft Cafe where I had Jolita the first time. And that's what they asked her. That was their question. They said, when are you guys going to have a conference that has the Spanish capabilities, the different translations? And she said, we're working on that. So I was like, that's it. Craft, we got to do something, because I come from the South Bronx where there's a huge Hispanic community and everybody speaks Spanish. So I understand that whole thing with the language barrier. And I was like, we gotta get this Spanish in here. And that's when we met the team from Excel Linguistics. Shout out to what's her name? She's with United Way. Melinda. Shout out to Melinda. Melinda introduced us. Melinda from United Way. She introduced us to Reed and his team. And the rest is history. They've been working with us. And we have all our craft classes broadcast also in Spanish, you guys. So if you have any people that you know that are of Spanish speaking language, they need to become a member, because we have it for you guys. Not only do we have it live translation, we have our presentations translated as well, y'all. So there's no joke, okay? You got the visuals, you got the team you can ask questions. We work together as a team. So we got about 3 translators that are on the line with me, so that help me moderate, so that when you ask questions in Spanish, it gets to me and I can get it to Jahi or Dr. Gunlin, and make sure that everybody gets touched, okay? So we are, and that's just the first language, you guys, that we're integrated. The Spanish is really big on all the different places that we are, especially in California. California has a huge Spanish speaking community. And that's something dynamic that we did with this year's boot camp, this Wave App boot camp. We have 2 sessions, you guys. We have an East Coast session and we have a West Coast session. And I don't know who's doing that. Who's doing that? Nobody. I'll wait. Too late. No, but I'm just excited about the things that we have coming down the pike. And there's more to come. I haven't even told you what we got for next season, because we're still on this season. So we're going to go ahead and stay in the mix. And we're going to tell y'all later what's happening. You know, keep y'all posted with what's going on. So I'll see everybody at the next session for succession planning with Jolita McDonald on September 13th. It's a Tuesday evening, you guys. We starting at 6:30. So get your stuff ready. Get your mug ready. All right. And if you got a craft mug, I hope y'all on y'all Zooms. All right. So ladies, I just want to thank you guys for not only being craft members, but being a part of today's pop-up craft. I'm thinking about doing first Fridays, like the first Friday of the month. You know, we pop on here. There she is. Hey, Adrienne. Like I'm popping on there. I thank you guys for being craft members, for just being great leaders in your community, and always including us at Better Futures and the things that you guys are doing. Just always, you know, promoting us and telling people about us, because we definitely need that. And the people who you're telling is going to need it too. So it's a beautiful, beautiful marriage. And I'm so glad to be a part of it and to share this journey with you guys. It's so inspirational. Y'all inspire me every single day to push forward in my own business and what I'm doing with marketing early childhood education businesses. So without further ado, we're going to get on out of here, and happy Friday. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Holiday.
Have a good one.
Thank
Have a
you.
good one. We'll keep in touch.
Definitely do that.
All right. Have a great one.
This outro. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.